Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 597 on DDTS. Welcome to this live episode of DDTS, DeAndre Dobbs, the show, or where some of y'all can say the DeAndre Dobbs show, which one you like to call it. Welcome to the live. If you are new here, hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell so you will get notified when I have new videos uploaded and available. First and foremost, I must explain, well, I don't have to explain myself, but I know I said I was gonna go live at 3:30, then some came up, then go live at 4:30, some came up 5:30, some came up. Well, now I'm going live tonight, and now I'm live here. So welcome to the live, everybody, and welcome to this live episode of DDTS. Hold on for 1 second. Let me get logged into my laptop. 1 second. Let me get logged into my laptop. Okay, here we go. I'm in, ain't I? Yeah. More info. All right, let me get in. Is I'm in? Yep. I'm secure. Connect. I'm hoping is I'm connected. Oh my freaking goodness, really? Today has not been my day. 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna try this again. My word. Now my laptop don't want to connect to my the Wi-Fi don't want to connect to my laptop all of a sudden when they know I need to go live. So I might have to restart it. Okay, okay, okay. Again, I just restart my laptop. I just restarted. So y'all. I got my coffee with my first cup of coffee, and I haven't even, I ain't even had my dinner yet. I ain't even made my dinner yet. But tonight on the menu, I'm baking me some pork chops with onion tonight. That's what I'm making for myself. Um, I would do a video and show y'all, but I'm not in that spirit tonight. I'm just on here to do my live. But while we at it, let me go ahead and tell y'all what we're gonna be talking about today. Tonight actually. And I'm so sorry I've been late. I'm so sorry I'm late because I was trying to, help other people's get everything that they needed situated. So you know what I said, you know what? I do that, then I help myself, take care of what I can take care of. So tonight we're gonna be talking about a lot of topics. And tonight we're gonna be talking about Bad Bunny, Super Bowl. We're gonna be talking about bad. Okay, who this is? From the SIP. Hey, from the SIP, how you doing? Welcome to the live. How you doing? Welcome to today's or tonight's episode. Welcome. I'm so excited. How you doing? This damn coffee goddamn cold, and I do not feel like warming it up. But we finna go ahead and get into these topics. Soon as I get my Wi-Fi connected to this laptop, it does it all the time. I don't know why. I don't know why it don't want to connect. The Solomon Project. Hey, welcome to the live. How are you doing, Mr. Burns? Welcome. How you doing? How are y'all doing? How you doing, Mr. Burns? I had an eventful and productive, busy day today. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm trying to I'm trying to connect. Jesus Christ. Nothing don't want to go right for me today. I just want to cry. I just want to cancel everything because today is not my day. Uh, Mr. Burns from the SIP says, "Hey Solomon, how you doing? Oh, you driving to North Carolina? Please be safe and careful. Drive carefully and safely." Hold on one second, y'all. I'm so sorry. Technical difficulties on my part because I need my laptop to connect. I need my laptop to connect so I can pull up my topics so I can stay on course. The Solomon Project says, "Hey Sip, today we're going to be talking about Bad Bunny and his Super Bowl backlash and controversy with, what's going on with that. For some reason, every time I get on my laptop at times, sometimes, it like don't get me wrong, it connects to the Wi-Fi, but it has its moments when it doesn't want to connect, even if the Wi-Fi is working good and properly. But I'm finna dig into it and see what the problem is. Cause I need my laptop to um let me unconnect. And then I just put the password back in. I don't know what's be going on with this laptop, but I'm about to work on it. But I'm gonna still do my live, so I'm gonna be on here for about an hour till I get all my topics out. But we're gonna be talking about Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl 2026, and allegedly DT has a problem with that, and a lot of people's have been having problems as well with a comment that Bad Bunny has made, basically saying that you have 4 months to learn Spanish, etc., allegedly. Well, to my opinion and into my expense and into my knowledge, I'm still going to watch the Super Bowl performance either way. Even though I may not understand what Bad Bunny is saying in Spanish, and yes, he's Puerto Rican, even though I don't understand a word that he's singing in Spanish, I'm still going to listen and I'm still going to watch his Super Bowl performance. Hey, I'm just going to be happy that, he's doing what he's doing. And I think this is history to be made, if I may say so myself. I think it is history to be made. And what I mean when I say history to be made, Bad Bunny would be um he would be someone from the black and brown community, from the Hispanic community, Latino community, someone who is a person of color headlining one of the biggest events of the year, and that is the Super Bowl. And a lot of people have been saying a lot of negative things about him saying you got 4 months to learn Spanish. Well, from my opinion, this is my opinion. I ain't got 4 months to learn nothing. A lot of people saying when he said you have 4 months to learn Spanish, and I'm like, and other people saying, well, a lot of people got 4 months to learn English. Well, I look at it as this: I ain't gotta learn Spanish or anything like that. Let's just accept the fact that even though we don't understand what Bad Bunny is saying, we can still enjoy the show. It's wonderful music. Like Selena, we black and brown peoples, and I'm pretty sure everybody around the world loves Selena Quintanilla. We loved Selena, anything for Selena's. When she was singing Come Off Floor and Beat It Beat It Boom Bye, we couldn't understand a damn word what she was saying, respectfully and allegedly. We were just happy to, we just loved her because she was a beautiful soul. She was beautiful. She was a great artist, Grammy winner, history maker, and she was the queen of Tahanjo music. Let's just put that out there. Same with Bad Bunny. So I look at it like this. Let's not come for Bad Bunny. Okay, let's not come for Bad Bunny. Yes, he's a very, very, very catch on the eyes. He's very handsome, very gorgeous, attractive, this and that and the third. But honestly, let's just say this. Let's just give him a chance. Let him do his thing. Let him bring out the best that he knows how to do. Like he's a wonderful artist. Now, I will say the only song of Bad Bunny's that I know and that I've listened to is the one he did with Cardi B. Is I Like It Like That. That's the only song of his and Cardi B that I know and I understood. But just because he's singing in Spanish, performing in Spanish at the Super Bowl, let's not count him out. I'm still gonna watch his performance, even though I don't understand what he's saying. I'm still gonna jam. I'm still gonna listen. I'm still gonna support if I'm making sense. So yeah, I'm just happy that it's someone that is a person of color and someone of the black and brown community and the Latino community, because it's about time that Latinos and Hispanics get their time to shine, because of what's been going on with the ICE situation and how a lot of Latinos have been treated, even though that majority of them voted for that individual and majority didn't vote for the individual. And it's like the ones that didn't vote for that individual is also suffering. So yeah, you know, I'm just putting it in that aspect. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm back, y'all. So I'm really hoping I'm making sense. So honestly, I think it's time for the Latinos and the Hispanics, I think it's their time to shine because of what's been going on with ICE and how they've been treated and this and that and the third. Let's be honest and let's be real. I think this is a good thing, and I think this is what the Hispanic community needs. I think this is what a lot of peoples that love music of many genres and peoples that want to learn about different languages and about different cultures and backgrounds of the Hispanic community. And if peoples that are fans of Bad Bunny, I think this is what, I think this is what, you know, this universe needs, like something with great positivity and vibes. Okay, The Solomon Project says MAGA don't like the fact that he's a huge supporter of the LGBTQ community, and that's something else. And if I may add fumes to the fire, and if I may add fumes to the fire, that's going to make the fire spark a little bit more. Hey, pretty heart, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Yes, so if I may add more fumes to the fire, it is allegedly that Bad Bunny is bisexual. It is alleged that he's bisexual. Like, I don't know, is he a part of the LGBTQ community, but I can say that he is an ally and he's a big supporter of, you know, our community, which I think it is amazing. And I just love the fact, like, I like Bad Bunny. I like him. Like, I might not understand his music, but I admire him as a person and as an artist and as a person with a big heart and someone that's going to do so much for his communities. Pretty Heart says, I'm blessed. That's amazing, Pretty Heart. Amen. Pretty Heart says, hey Solomon. So yeah. So while we on this topic about Bad Bunny, let's go ahead and put this out there. I wait a minute. Hold on. Let me y'all. I might not have my laptop, but I might can just, I might can just reminisce on the topics, what I know from my heart, and if anybody's on here that can help me out, feel free to do that. Um, yes, pretty, I do as well. Even though I don't know all his music, I truly admired him as an artist and as a person. And I think he's what we need in this universe right now with everything going on. And the Solomon Project says he's trisexual, meaning that he will try it and then if he likes it, that means in a sexual way, pretty much. Is that what you mean? But a lot of peoples need to understand Puerto Rico is part of the USA, correct? So I don't understand why a lot of people want to say Puerto Rico isn't part of the USA, but actually it is. Puerto Rico is part of the USA. It is part of us and it's a part of our country and state, if I may say so myself. I don't mean state, but you know what I'm saying. Because that old uh airhead blow pop comedian that was at DT's event trying to be funny and tell jokes and talk about how Puerto Ricans was, saying that their country was allegedly garbage and trash, and then he's saying all Hispanics and Latinos like to do is have babies and stuff and come to our nation and country. That I don't forgot what that comedian name was, but I couldn't stand him. But let's just put that out there allegedly. I know I'm talking too much, but hey, forgive me, y'all. I'm trying to get my laptop back connected. Okay, let me see. Cap lock to T E. um, Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. I'm trying to see if I got it. Is I'm connected or not? Oh, so I can't connect. I don't know. So, the Solomon Project. I'm sorry, I didn't know you had something up here. The Solomon Project says Puerto Ricans can't vote for the president, but they can get drafted. So, meaning they can get drafted to, down here to the USA, or how does that go, if I may ask, Mr. Byrne? I'm hoping I'm making sense because I'm trying to make sense of this whole thing. And honestly, DT had a problem with Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl. And that's the thing, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Every time when it's a person of color or a black and brown person performing at a big event around the world, how come every time that DT always has something to say? But Kid Rock can go around and talk bad about Beyonce and every other person that's in the black and brown community, and nobody says nothing to him. But let a black and brown person perform at a big event and they're a headliner. He always has to put his 2 cents in on black and brown peoples or peoples of color of the community and the LGBTQ community. And it's sad and it's heartbreaking and it's so sickening and disgusting that a person like that is so heartless and cruel. And speaking of the LGBTQ community, speaking of my community, it is LGBTQ Awareness Month, and I had no idea. So happy LGBTQ Awareness Month to the allies, to all my LGBTQ brothers and sisters, transgender brothers and sisters, and everybody around the world. And shout out to all the ones that basically walked so we can run. Marsha P. Johnson, James Baldwin, Bayard Justin, Justin Bayard, Harvey Milk. So many peoples have truly led a mark for us all. The Solomon Project says drafted to go to war, and oh my gosh, what? My goodness, that's damn. That's so damn sad and crazy. So basically, they can't vote for the president, but they can basically put their lives on the line where they're not aware of it. And if they don't want to, even they didn't vote for the president, and they can go to war and oh no, that ain't see, that is not that ain't cool at all. That is not cool at all. I promise you, it is not. I'm still here, y'all. Forgive me. I didn't have time to. I didn't have time to get everything together, and I've been trying to do that. But it said I can't connect, so I don't know. I don't know. I ain't finna worry about this thing. I can use my phone. I can use my phone, I guess. But let me ask y'all a question. For those of you that are all here, like if I go look at a topic and y'all can hear me on my stream yard and I go look at a topic and elaborate on it, will it be okay if y'all can hear me and y'all can't see me? Then when I get done, I can come back and elaborate because for some reason my laptop won't connect, but that's okay. I'm not gonna let I'm not gonna let that stop me or distract me. The Solomon has okay. The Solomon Project says that's right. They can vote for the president only when they're residing on the mainland. Wow, I had no idea. I learned something new every day. Oh, that's cool, Mr. Burns. Thank you so much. And Pretty Heart says, I shared you out, DeAndre. Love. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. But I thank you so much, Pretty. Thank you, Mr. Burns. Thank you all that is in this chat and that is watching. on the other side of your TV screens and phones and everything else. Thank you so much from the silk. Thank you all. Um, well, I already uncovered my subject about Bad Bunny, so honestly, I really feel like Bad Bunny is what we need, and I really feel like this is very wonderful for the Hispanic and Latino. Can I listen? Can I ask y'all a question on this live? Because I feel like I'm offending a lot of peoples, and I feel like I'm saying the wrong form. But if I may ask y'all on this live episode, but if I may ask y'all, um, thank you, pretty. Thank you so much. I'm trying to relax. I'm gonna relax. But if I may ask y'all, what is the difference between Latino and Hispanic? Is that the same thing? Because I be saying Hispanic 1 minute and Latino the next. Is it a difference? Because I feel like I be offending Latino and Hispanic peoples who speak Spanish in their background and ethnicity. And I don't be meaning to do that. It's just it's confusing sometimes. I don't be knowing, and I know I can look it up, but I be wanting to ask my peoples, my fans, my supporters, my watchers. Is it a difference? Does it matter who do I say Latino or Hispanic? Because I really don't be knowing. Because I really don't be knowing. So yeah, I think I'm definitely excited about Bad Bunny performance at the Super Bowl 2026. And although I'm not a fan of football, I don't watch no type of football. I don't watch no type of football. I don't watch no type of sports but wrestling. But when it comes to the Super Bowl, I truly love the Super Bowl halftime performances. It depends on who performing because I'm not going to watch them all because it depends on who's performing and if I'm connected to them. Like for me to watch a Super Bowl performance of of somebody they have to get me, they have to have me, they have to intrigue me. Beyonce, Janet Jackson, um Beyonce, Janet Jackson, Rihanna, who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Has Mariah Carey performed at the Super Bowl? Whitney Houston, even though she's not here no more, rest in peace. Queen, and so many other peoples. Mary J. Blige, Dr. Dre, Bruno Mars, um, Kendrick Lamar. That's who I wanted to talk about. Kendrick Lamar. Now, his Super Bowl performance this year that he did, now that was iconic in gold. And ODT didn't like nothing about that either. And them little tight jeans Kendrick Lamar had on. But yeah, but it is said Kendrick Lamar surpassed Michael Jackson in the Super Bowl performance in a long time. Oh, and Mr. Burns has something put up. Let me read it. He says Latino includes people that speak languages that are not Spanish, but come from the Latin spoken from the Romans. Okay, I didn't know that till now. Thank you so much, Mr. Burns. See, I didn't know. Again, I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't offend anybody that is Latino or Hispanic or Spanish speaking community because I didn't know the difference. But now I did. I feel so much better now since you told me, Mr. Burns. And who's in here now? Brandon of Palm Beach. Hey D, glad I caught you. Thank you so much, Brandon. Welcome into the live. Thank you for coming in. Are you doing? Let me put you up here. Thank you so very much for coming in. How you doing? But let me ask y'all. So, how did I do on that Bad Bunny topic? Um, one more time. I believe I believe Bad Bunny's performance, vibe, and energy is what we need. And when he said you got 4 months to learn Spanish, and I'm like, um, I don't know, is he talking to me or what? But I ain't gotta learn Spanish to understand what you saying. I'm still gonna listen to your music regardless of the fact, even though I can't understand. I'm still gonna listen to your music to the fact that I don't understand. Even though I don't understand, I'm still gonna listen. Just like Selena Catania Press. She was singing Come Off Floor, Beady Beady Boom Bye. The only English song of hers that I understood that was in English is Dreaming of You and I Can Fall in Love. So you don't have to be, you don't have to speak the language to understand what a person is singing and saying. Because why do you think they have translate? Why do you think they have Google Translate? Why you think they have translator apps for you can translate it? Not AI, but translator. Um, everybody, Brandon of Palm Beach says hello, everybody. Brandon of Palm Beach says, I listen to lots of Spanish and addition music, even though I don't understand all. I enjoy the music for what it is. Exactly, Brandon. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell everybody and what I'm trying to explain. Even though I don't understand and I might not understand Bad Bunny's music, I'm still going to listen to it. I'm still going to listen to it, and if I want to, I can translate it. But now I'm not. Let's just accept the fact that we are getting something positivity, and that we are getting another history making in the book. Kendrick Lamar made history last year. Let Bad Bunny have his moment and make history as well as being a Latino, I mean a Puerto Rican Hispanic male top selling artist, in my opinion, and let him make history at the Super Bowl. It'll be good if Cardi B comes out and join him, but I doubt we'll get anything like that. But hey, we don't know that. We never know. The Solomon Project says he might have said that in response to MAGA told him he has to learn English. You know what? I'm glad you said that because I've seen that um off and on for the past 2 or 3 days. That's what he might have been responding to, and DT might have didn't like it. But we're gonna talk about DT and his buddy in a little bit after this topic because I wanna get Bad Bunny out the way. But that's what I was thinking. Because he was on SNL. He was on Saturday Night Live, actually. Bad Bunny was on Saturday Night Live. He basically explained himself. You can tell that strong accent that he got as well. But that's going to be my topic for the Bad Bunny topic. So, what do you guys think about um my topic, my opinion, and my response on Bad Bunny's topic? And y'all, I didn't even have my laptop. Wow, isn't that wonderful? So I guess I don't need it now. I'm just going to go off the bat and talk about how I'm just going to go on without my laptop since it won't connect. So, hey, Well, some of them pretty hard says, well, some of them prefer you to know their language, but sometimes people don't want to or to do it because they won't say the language. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm the type of person, I'm finna open up before I go on to the next topic, y'all. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna open up and I'm gonna elaborate on it for just a little bit, then I'm gonna go on to the next topic. Because pretty, you really make a valid point. Um a lot of people's want you to learn their language. They would love for you to learn their language. They want you to basically connect with their language. And even though you can't understand what they're saying, it goes to what I said not too long ago. That's why they have Google translator apps and stuff where you can connect, for you can show them what they're saying. Because I have and I still do talk to a lot of Hispanic peoples. They message me in Spanish and I translate it to English so I can understand what they're saying. Then when I text them back, I translate it in English, well, in Spanish, just like they done to me. And then they can translate it in Spanish, if I'm saying it correctly. I do as well, pretty. I do as well. Brandon, Pretty Heart says hello. So that's it about that topic, y'all. Are y'all ready to go on to the next topic? Okay, let's go on to the next topic. Brandon Upon says, you are international, buddy. Oh, thank you, Brandon. What do you mean I'm international? What do you mean I'm international? But we're gonna go ahead and get on to this next topic. And this next topic that we're gonna be talking about is P. Diddy and his sentencing and oh, okay, okay. Thank you so much, Brandon. I understand what you're saying. Yes, indeed. I'm still overwhelmed and I'm still shocked by the results that I got the other time. So we're gonna talk about P. Diddy and we're gonna talk about DT, because I'm not gonna say his name. Y'all can see it on the thumbnail that I made by myself. Um and that is this. So I wanna I wanna bring it back to y'all. So it is alleged and it is said out there in the media world, since I can't pull it up on my laptop, that it is alleged and it is says that P. Diddy has gotten 50 months in federal prison, allegedly, meaning he might have to serve allegedly 1 year or maybe two. Because first they put it at 4 years, but they says he has to serve 50 months in prison. And I'm like, that's nothing to him. I feel like it should be more. It should be more years added on. It should be more, more. Long rap sheet. It should be more. That's just my opinion. It should be more. But that ain't none of my business. But it should be more. Brandon of Palm Beach says, especially if he has no access to baby oil where now Brandon, behave. I see Mr. Burns has basically, I think he's taught you a lot. He's taught you so much. Y'all been around each other for so long and many times in a week, especially on Saturday night, y'all just pick up your each other wisdoms and comedy special tours. But I love it though. I love it. But yes, I agree with you, Brandon. But he should have more years added on to that. 50 months? That's all? It is said allegedly that the family they was speaking to the judge, and they had so many words to say on the actions of their daddy. I don't know. Allegedly, was they defending him or some sort? I hate my laptop isn't connected. If I can pull it up for y'all, but I can say allegedly that his kids were speaking on his behalf of what a good person that he was. That they claimed that they need him, this and that and the third. I really don't know, but like I tremendously said, and I'm going to say this, he needs more years added on. And it is says that his son, I don't think that is really his son, but I'm gonna call it his real son, Quincy, who Kim Porter is his mama. He pulled a person's glasses off their face. She was basically speaking about it. And if that's the truth, I'm like, wow, allegedly. But this the kicker. When I said earlier that I was going to bring DT up into this because he kind of fits into this because his name was into it. So it is said allegedly that P. Diddy has asked DT for a pardon if he's convicted. So I'm guessing that is like what Todd Chrisley got. Oh, speaking of Todd Chrisley, I got a little tea to sprinkle about Todd Chrisley, but I'm gonna save that to the end of this video. Um, so P Diddy allegedly asked DT for a pardon if he's convicted, meaning I guess that he can get released or sort. I really don't know. Um, I don't know how that works, but I will say this. It's just so much. I thought 2024. I thought 2024 was a tough and secret exposed year. All secrets will be exposed. Looks like a lot of stuff is coming to light. You know what I'm saying? Because, in my opinion, I don't know. I can't say if DT went to them parties that he was doing, that P. Diddy was doing. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm saying that, I really feel with all that stuff that he allegedly did, basically has some truth to it. He needs to go down. And I'm going to say their names. I'm going to say the names of the peoples that basically suffered and that were not able to come back. Tupac, Biggie Smalls, Kim Porter, Al B. Sure almost suffered the wrath, and so many others. That DJ dude and Shrine and that woman that got shot at the club in December of 1999, which she still to this very day tells that story. She said allegedly that it was P. Diddy that allegedly shot her. pew-pewed her in the face. But J Lo was with P Diddy at that time as well. So honestly, it's just a lot. And I'm gonna say this: J Lo was with Diddy for a great amount of time, but I guess when that incident happened, I guess it got to be a little too hood for her. I guess he had to be. I guess he got a little too hood for her. So she had to deal and go be with something fresh. Pretty Heart Conquer says, I'm still here. I'm just supporting different lives. That's totally fine. Thank you so much, Pretty. That's totally fine. I'm okay with that. Y'all, I have not made my dinner yet, but I'm gonna make it after I get off this live. I'm not gonna make a video tonight of it because I'm too overwhelmed and I'm too beat. I'm making some baked pork chops with onion on top. Homemade. Um I don't know if I'm making any sides, anything, but I might just make me uh I might just make me like I don't know. I might make me a little potatoes or something on the side. Brandon asked me what I'm gonna make for dinner. For myself, baked pork chops with onion on top. It sounds amazing. And guess what I'm gonna use? Guess what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use this to season it. Either I'm gonna use these, maybe these two seasonings. Do you think I should question y'all? Do y'all think I should use both of these or just one? This is lemon pepper, and this is the Abdul. Well, Abu. Those what I'm gonna use when I season it. Um, yeah, it really does. It really does. Richard Burns survived. Oh my goodness, you did. So you was a victim and you survived. Tough, tough. Congrats and hats off to you, Mr. Burns, because that couldn't have been very easy. Mr. Mr. Burns and Brandon has spoken. Use one, so that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the Abu because it's very good. I love that seasoning so much. Says just use just one. Don't use both. The Abdul is great for pork chops. I'm sure gonna use that. I already got them cleaned. I just have to prep them up and stuff. I already washed them off and stuff. I just gotta prep them up and cut the onion on top of it of what's left. Brandon of Palm Beach says that's why he acts like he does now. Oh my goodness. That Brandon might be on to something. Oh my goodness. Might be on to something. The Solomon Project says, I wasn't a victim because I volunteered. Why on earth would you volunteer to be a victim to a person like that? Do you know how vicious that human being is? And you volunteer. Let me tell you something, Mr. Burns. You don't know how. You do not know. I bet he had a field day with you because you know why? Because you light skinned. You're a person of color, and you know how some of these individuals, some of these men are, especially in our community, and especially some of these other men and other peoples that's not part of our community. He used baby oil so it wasn't bad. Uh. So y'all went to Slippery Slope Town, huh? So y'all went Slippery Slope pretty much. Well, don't feel bad. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Brandon says, "Oh, exactly." I've been wanting to say that for so long, but I didn't want to make him or anybody uncomfortable. Oh, papi, oh, papi, así, maniento, manata, nieste. Oh, papi, así, nieta, nadites, tu manata, si te comprende, galata, matisto. Exactly. Oh my goodness. I tell you. What sounds familiar? What sounds familiar? But y'all, I can't tell y'all no lie. The whole situation I think is very, I don't know. He asked for a pardon and he's serving 50 months in prison. So basically, I think that's like he's doing 2 years, but basically they'll knock off a year, so he might have to do one. But if they did say 4 years, so either they'll knock off 2 years and he'll serve two, or either they'll knock off a year and he'll serve one. That's if he has to do two. I really don't know how that goes, but he needs to. I don't know. I don't think he needs a pardon. I think he needs to basically pay for all the horrible things that he has done to peoples and for the peoples that have suffered in the hands of that man and the peoples that knew him, that knew all about it. And so the peoples, I believe that did not testify, they're gonna have to testify soon. And the peoples that was aligned with him at these parties over the years and that knew him for them great amount of years, even if they did cut ties with him, they still gonna be a target, pretty much. The Solomon Project says he needs more baby oil. He does. He needs something. He needs something pretty much. He needs something. I don't know what it is, but needs something. But do y'all think DT is going to give him that pardon even if he asks? Do you think that is a test of their friendship? Do y'all think DT and P Diddy is great friends, and do you think he's gonna come through with that party? But I'm finna take but I will be right back, y'all. So let me know in the comments. And I think that's all I'm gonna talk about on that topic. Um if y'all would like to add something to that topic before I leave off of it, before we get into this last topic, please let me know. You are more than welcome to it. The Solomon Project says he might get a hot beef injection from D. I don't even want to picture that in my head. No, 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 no. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, 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 no. I rebuke it. I rebuke it. I rebuke it. I rebuke it. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Brandon of Palm Beach says, I don't think so because they will go against the conservative. Exactly. I think you have a point there, Brandon. You have a point. Brandon Palm Beach says, sing it, DeAndre. I try. I try. I try. I can sing a little bit. I can't sing too much good, but I can sing a little bit. I can sing a little bit. I can sing a little bit. Thank you, Brandon. But what do you guys think about that topic before we head off of it? And we're going to go ahead and get into our last topic for the night. But question, how am I doing so far with this episode of DDTS episode 597? How I'm doing? And you know what makes it even better when I was doing this live? I didn't even have to rely on my laptop to talk about this stuff. Thank you, Mr. Burns. Thank you. I didn't even have to rely on my laptop to talk about these things at all. Not one time. I just went about it in my head. My phone on 39%. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into this last topic because I don't want my phone to go dead on y'all and I'm gonna make my dinner. Thank you so much, Brandon. Thank you, Mr. Burns. Thank you, Pretty. Thank you, from the SIP, everybody that's in the chat and panel. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this last topic. And we're gonna be talking about the last topic of the day of this night and the closing of this episode of DDTS is Cardi B and Offset settlement, and they have came to an agreement. Thank you so much, Pretty. So it is alleged that Cardi B and Offset has came to a conclusion, to an agreement, and to a settlement that Cardi B basically pays Offset an amount of money because of, I'm guessing, she was, I guess because she was basically cheating on him while they were still married. I don't, that's why I wish I had my laptop. Let me look this up real quick, y'all. Give me 1 second, cause I don't want to get nothing wrong. So basically, y'all. So basically, here you go. Are y'all still here with me? Cardi B is reportedly she is paying Offset millions in divorce, 7 to 30 70 to 30% split has fans talking. Rumors are swirling that Cardi B agreed to a divorce settlement, giving Offset a major financial win, including millions in spousal support and 30 to 70 to 30 asset split in his favor. Wow. I've never heard in a million years of a woman agreeing to pay a man that amount in a divorce. Usually I'm thinking that usually it be the men paying the women in the divorce settlement, but I don't know what type of divorce situation that they had. But wow. But it is reportedly that Offset that Cardi B is paying Offset millions in the divorce settlement. So wow. So the word on the street is Cardi B might be cutting a fat check to Offset as their divorce gets finalized. And fans are side-eyeing the whole situation. According to multiple gossip blogs and social media posts, Cardi B has allegedly agreed to a multi-million dollar payout and a 70/30 exit split in Offset's favor. Just a wrap up their ongoing legal battle and keep it from getting any messier. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, first things first. Can y'all hear? Could y'all hear me when I was reading? Was that okay how I did that? How I was reading? Could y'all hear me? Could y'all understand what I was saying? Because I want to elaborate on it a little bit before my phone gets dead. Because I didn't get a chance to charge as much as I wanted to charge because I was busy all day. But could y'all hear me? Okay, just making sure. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon Punchby says she's the sugar mama. I believe so. She basically was making more money and, this and that, the third. I'm going to elaborate on that. I'm going to elaborate on that. Okay, I'm just making sure that y'all understood me. Okay, I don't think I need to read nothing else. Let me just go ahead and say this. Cardi B and Offset, I'm not gonna lie to you, their marriage in the end has been rocky and it has been some toxic entity in that relationship. It was saying that Offset was cheating on Cardi every other weekend. This was way back in the time and day, about 4 and 5, 6, 7 years ago, this and that and the third, and she basically would defend him and take him back this and that and the third, which I didn't understand. And then it is said allegedly it was also a video out here saying that, you know, Offset, it was one out here that Offset was cheating on a girl, and it was on his Instagram page. Cardi B allegedly found out, and she went on to defend Offset, who was still her husband at the time and who was basically cheating on Cardi. Cardi B basically says that his account was hacked, this and that, and the third. Basically, she was taken up for her husband at the time. So I really feel like she got tired in the end. And I believe I said he got tired as well. Because two toxic peoples don't have no business being together, in my opinion. And even though I have not been in now relationship with anybody, two toxic peoples do not need to be together. Because if you both are toxic, and if y'all can't come to an understanding, and if y'all argue about everything, and y'all end up cheating on each other, and y'all not caring, y'all not only hurting y'all selves, but y'all are hurting your marriage. You are basically taking those vows that you took when y'all got married. Basically, y'all are saying them vows don't mean a damn thing. Those vows is not sticking because it's a lot of people's out here that's married that took vows and they not even following those vows. Because I have not been married a day in my life, and I think the vows go like this: for sickness and in health, to death do us part, this and that and the third. A lot of people's be saying them vows just as happily, but then when the wedding over, about a couple of months or weeks, they end up doing what they was doing before they got married. There's a lot of married peoples out here that's still doing single people's things. And a lot of people's, a lot of people's, they don't see nothing wrong with that. I know I might be talking nonsense, but I'm trying to, I'm trying to be respectful and be rational. I ain't trying to be shady or nothing. Brandon of Palm Beach says those vows don't mean anything as soon as they stick their finger in the wrong. Exactly. Exactly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stop. Da, 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 da. What I'm doing. Okay. Exactly. But I didn't mean to get off a topic. That's what I just want to get off my chest. But you do have married peoples and married couples that actually love the state that they're in. You have actually have married peoples that love their husbands, they love their wives, they love their families. They want their families to succeed. They want their children to succeed and be happy and get married. Keep it in the family and tradition, if I'm making sense. But the issue with Cardi B and Offset, I just don't understand. I love Cardi B down. I am a fan of Cardi B all the way through. But I really feel like she could have got out of that a long time ago. Like, honestly, I would have been so done. I would have been done with the whole situation. When he done it the first time, she, basically forgave him. He done it another time, she basically forgave him. Well, that third time, I would have been done. It would have been one, two, three, and you out of the baseball game. You out of the football game. You out of the basketball game. You are out. You lost the wrestling match. You would have been gone, done, over with. As much as I love Cardi B, I respect her down. But I really feel like in her heart, I really feel like, she got pregnant with her kids, and I really felt like she loved it Offset. And that's why she didn't leave him, because I think it was something in her that really was connected to her husband Offset, and she had kids, and she might not have wanted to leave Offset because of the kids. Like, she probably believed that, he was gonna change and he was not gonna cheat anymore. Now, whether Cardi B cheated, I don't really know. If she did, she basically would admit it. But you know what the media is about. Brandon says some peoples have open relationships and it's okay with them to see other people's, and that's on them. It's when they don't have that type of relationship. When they do, it's that cheating. Um, Basically, if I may say, if both parties in the marriage agree to it, and if they both want to do it, if they both want to be in open relationships, they want to be a throuple, this and that and the third, and sleep with anybody that they want to. If they want to sleep with anybody they want to in an open marriage, in open relationship, and get all these damn nasty ass STDs and diseases and chlamydias and herpes and gonorrhea and all this and that, let them go on and do it. If they want to go out here and if they want to go out here and put they listen, forgive me y'all and forgive me you too. But if they want to go out here and pop lop and drop it and open their bowl up to any spoon that they see, then by means they let them do it. If that's what they want, let them do it. One time, if someone lies to you, that means they are willing to lie to you, and that's all it takes for me to be finished with someone's relationship or friend. Exactly. Because if you lie one time, you will lie again and again and again and again and again. And you're gonna have to tell the lie to cover the lie that you told the first time, and you have to tell another lie to cover the lie that you told the other time. So basically, I agree. When you lie, that's a automatically finish, and that's a automatically I can't trust you anymore. I'm very on thin ice. Like, you lied one time, what makes you think you're not gonna do it again? Pretty much, if I'm making sense, because that's just how I see it. Pretty much. But I just don't know, but I will say this. I'm still on Cardi B and I'm still on Offset. And I'm gonna say this before I end the episode. I stick my finger in all. Ah, oh no, you did not just say that. Ooh, y'all sticking y'all fingers in the wrong holes. Oh, you're sticking your fingers in all types of holes. You're probably sticking in the glory hole. Oh, let me quit. Let me stop. But Brandon Palmer says, me too. Some people can't handle the truth. They can't handle accountability, and they don't want to take accountability because it be the grownest and biggest peoples that are full grown adults. They can't handle we getting called out sh- on their own shit. The ones that can't handle getting called out on their own shit, it's the same person that go out here and telling other people's business when they ain't got no business to tell anybody, and they don't have no front door or pot to piss in. And I just don't understand that. The same peoples that can't handle accountability and they can't handle getting called out on their shit is the peoples that be starting the most shit, ignorant shit, silly shit. They full of shit, don't know how to shit and still start shit. Clogged up with shit and still start shit. Constipated with shit in them and still start shit. You get what I'm saying? They just full of shit all year round and all time around. And I can't deal with nobody like that. And I learned something else. If the person that can't take accountability and they can't handle getting called out on their shit, if that same person came back and told you, child, so and so said something about you, so and so said this and said that, and then you ask that person that told you what so and so said, and you ask that person, well, what did you say? Because you just didn't come over here and tell me what so and so said. And don't you tell me you didn't say nothing because I know you did. And they'll be like, oh, well, I was just listening. I was just listening to what they say. Well, if you were listening to what they were saying, how come you didn't defend my name in your honor? How come you didn't defend my name? How come you didn't put my name up and say, no, so and so wouldn't do nothing like that? I feel like if a person says, so and so said this, so and so said that, then what the hell you say? And don't say you tried to defend me because I know you had some negative to say about me too. That's how people's are pretty much. And I'm just going to put it in that aspect. Some people, some people can't handle the finger. They can't handle the finger. And I'm gonna tell you something else they can't handle. I'm just gonna say this. They can't handle the finger and they can't handle, let's just say this. Let's just say some people's like to talk a lot of mess. They claim that they can handle this and handle that. Let's just say they can't handle a certain thing. They say that they can handle this one certain thing, and then when the times come for them to take the certain thing, they always running from the certain thing that they claim that they can take. But them be the ones that be running from the thing that they claim that they could take, but now they can't take it. Doesn't matter how much you coach them through it, them be the main ones that claim they can't take and be crying. Wow, what was I talking about? Oh my sorry, y'all. I got a little ahead of myself. But you know what I'm talking about. Oh, at work, if someone's talking smack, we bring it up in front of the person. I say, Joe, didn't you say Eric was a as? Oh, as an example. Oh, wow. You know what? That's one way to get it out in the open, to clear it up, to die down confusion, pretty much, if I may say that. I agree with that. So honestly, before I shut this episode down, I just want to say this. I think Cardi probably is tired of dealing with Offset and the negativity, and I guess she's tired of dealing with all the things that she went through with Offset, saying that he cheated and he didn't cheat, he cheated and he did cheat. Whether he cheated or he didn't cheat, at the same time, they both they both are adults and they both are parents. And I feel like as adults and as parents and as human beings, they can just come together and just work, let it go and let them go their separate lives. Cardi is happy with her new man. Offset is happy with whoever he's happy with. I'm just gonna put it like that. Brandon of Palm Beach says, DeAndre, you're having you're having intrigued me. People can't handle your certain thing. Listen, I promise you, half of the stuff I be saying and some of the stuff I do, I know a lot of people's they can't handle what I put down, pretty much. Because I don't bite my tongue and I don't sugarcoat nothing, and I just tell it like it is. So y'all, is there anything else y'all would like to add before we shut this episode down? If not, we're gonna go ahead and shut this episode down. But before I do, let me ask you all: what do y'all think about Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl 2026? What do you think about P Diddy's? Is he getting pardoned? Do you think DT is gonna give him that pardon? What do you think on DT's opinions on Bad Bunny Super Bowl performance? And what do you think about Cardi B and Offset situation and settlement? Brandon of Palm Beach says, thank you. Thank you for keeping me up. I've had a rough day. You are very welcome, Brandon upon Beach, and you are very welcome, everybody that came in to join. Thank y'all so much for coming in and joining me on this wonderful episode of DDTS 597. And I'm so happy to have you all here. So, without further ado, I think that's going to be the end of this wonderful episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back with another video as soon as possible. Brandon Palm Beach says, I don't watch sports, but I can't wait to see the halftime. Me either. I don't watch sports either, but wrestling, but I cannot wait to see Bad Bunny's performance. Thank you all so very much for joining me. And like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to come back. Come back. I'm gonna do another episode whenever that might be. I'm gonna look, y'all. Yes, I came. Thank you. You're very welcome, Mr. Burns, the Solomon Project. Oh hell, I walked into that damn shit. What the hell? Damn it, Mr. Burns. Brandon said, "Oh, son, Miss Pretty. Oh, I'm so happy you're still here. Oh, and Pretty. Before I leave, I'm about to close this episode out. But before I leave, um, I'm behind on wrestling, so I'm about to get on Fubu and watch Friday Night SmackDown from Friday because I know it was a good episode, and I'm gonna try to watch Monday Night Raw too because I ain't got Netflix. But hey, I'm gonna watch me some wrestling tonight. I'm about to put these down. I'm about to make my pork chops, cut my onion up in it, season it with my I do and onion. I'm about to have a good time. The Solomon Project's doing his laughing emoji. But thank you all so very much for joining me on today's episode of DDTS, episode 597. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all on the next video, whenever that may be. Thank y'all so much, and I love you all. Oh, and y'all, I will be recording my live episodes on StreamYard from now on. I will be going live every time from now on when I do a live episode, which means when I'm live, you are more than welcome to come in and watch the episode. You're welcome to comment. You're welcome to join the panel. I will put the link up. You can be invited as guests. And even if you do not make it to the live episode, you can always go back and watch the replay. You can comment, subscribe, and do whatever. I really appreciate it. Also, I will be trying to make more video shorts and everything else, even if I don't put content out there like that, to keep myself together and keep myself afloat. Thank you all so much. And I really want to say I love you all. And thank you, Mr. Burns. Thank you to Solomon. Thank you, Mr. Burns. Thank you, Brandon of Palm Beach. Thank you from the SIP. Thank you, Pretty Heart the Conqueror. And thank each and every one of you that has tuned in and watched this wonderful episode. As I always say, thank you for watching. Till next time, I love you all. Thank you and bye bye. And since I have dedicated this episode to Bad Bunny and peoples that speak Spanish, I would like to say adios, amigos, buenas noches, and I don't know what the hell I said, but oh, did y'all make sure to look up Ty Chrisley getting his man out of prison and treating him to a nice dinner? If I haven't told y'all, Ty Chrisley has done something that made me adore him and respect him even more. Um, just just go and watch the video. Um, Pretty Hard the Conqueror says, just to let you know, DeAndre, that you did a terrific job. Thank you so much, Pretty. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. The Solomon Project says you sound Hispanic. I might have sounded Hispanic, but I'm not Hispanic, and I love and I adore Hispanic peoples, and I respect them so very much. We can learn a lot from Hispanic peoples, and Hispanic, Black and Brown, they can learn a lot from us. Oh, I watched a video today. Speaking of Hispanic people, I watched the video. I did not know much of this person. I learned today his name was Felipe. What was his name? Hold on, y'all. His name was he was a handsome person, and he was for the right. Felipe Lucino. Felipe Lucino, I believe. Um, I'm gonna copy the image. Wait a minute. Felipe. His name was Felipe Lucino, I believe. Let me see. Can I put it in the I don't think I can put it in this comment section. I put it the picture in the comment section, but I don't think it'll go through. I put it the picture in the comment section. His name was Felipe Lonchino. He was a Hispanic. He is of he was Latino. Puerto Rican. He was a Puerto Rican and he's black and he was for the liberation and he was for equality with the black and brown. And I learned so much. And the reason I know of this video and the reason I know hold on one second. Brandon says I clicked it and left the link here. But I saw a guy with an afro. That's him back in the 70s. His name is Felipe Lonchindo. And the reason I know of him today is because of the Solomon Project. The Solomon Project shared a video to me on Instagram with this nice lady, wonderful lady that I am subscribed to on Instagram. She tells a lot of stuff of Black history and Black and Brown, and that's how I learned about um um Felipe because I never heard of him before. I want to thank you, Mr. Burns, for always sending me those wonderful historic videos. Thank you, Brandon, for sending me amazing things and videos and lessons and histories that I didn't know. Thank you all for always tuning in. Thank you from the SIP for always giving me so many great ideas. Thank you, Pretty, for such wonderful wisdom and words and kindness and always speaking the truth, heartfelt and everything, full of blessings. And thank you for always being a wrestling fan like I am. Thank you so much. And thank each and every one of y'all for always loving my content, watching it, supporting it, commenting on it, even though I'll be late watching y'all's content as well. The love y'all give me, I'm sending it right back to y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. So there will be my video. There will be today's episode of DDTS. Love y'all. And as I always say, I love y'all. Till next time, thank you. And I see y'all soon. I love y'all. And thank you. And bye bye. Thank you, Brandon. You have a wonderful night as well. Y'all have a wonderful night. Till next time, everybody. Adios.